Hey again, guys. I don't know if you can hear, but it's raining outside. And I'm not sure if I ever told you what I like to do when it's raining outside. But in case I didn't, I like to look at some baseball cards. So most collectors, if not all collectors, are aware that when Stan Musial was off to war, serving in the military, he was not included in cards in the mid-1950s. So he did not have a card in the 1955 tops. He did not have a card in the 1956 tops. But he did have cards in 1955 that a lot of collectors aren't familiar with. And that is, he had a deal with Rawlings, and they sold a Stan Musial baseball glove, and on the box they had cutout cards. Now there were a total of 6 of them. 2 were kind of like the same size as the 56, 55 tops, and 2 were smaller. And so out of those 6, I've managed to gather and collect 4 of them so far. I still need 2 other ones. So I thought I'd show those to you now, and then right afterwards, I'm going to show you photos of the actual box and the glove that came in the box. Now, you can still find these. They're not easy to find, but they are still around. There's one on eBay right now. I think they're asking over $5,000 for it. And that's the one I took the pictures to show you. So stick around at the end, definitely to check those out. But these are the cards that I have so far from that. And they're cutouts. They were cutout cards. You cut them off the box. And of course, they're off a cardboard box with a glove in them, so you know you're gonna find them in lower grade, usually at least a crease. You will find them cut different ways, and of course they're blank backs because the back is just the inside of the box. But they're really good looking cards. And they also had a Rawlings premium photograph too. I have a version of it up there, and I'm not sure mine actually came from Rawlings. Mine doesn't have Rawlings on it. Man, I should have taken it down to show you. But he's standing in a stadium, and they have Rawlings at the bottom. And there's 2 different versions I know of. There's another one where he's just kind of kneeling with a bat. I like the one where he's inside the stadium. It reminds me of the 1933 DeLong set. So this is what these Rawlings cards look like. They're not easy to find. Some of them harder than others. This one in particular was difficult for me to find. This is the smaller version one. Let me get that down. I got to show it. So if you're familiar with the 1933 DeLong, they have the player in a stadium, right? So the Stan Musial, that's how they have this too. Like I said, I'm not positive. I can't positively identify where this came from. I don't think it's Rawlings because, like I said, Rawlings has at the bottom Rawlings name. Although now that I'm thinking about it, it might be possible that this was trimmed and the Rawlings was cut off. I'm not sure, but I think I've seen these before, and I think there's 2 different versions. I think there's this one and the 2 Rawlings that I mentioned. So, yeah, while I'm at it, I got this old baseball cards magazine. I like to get these from time to time. I have a whole bunch of them. Man, I remember the first time I saw one of these, I couldn't believe they made a magazine for baseball cards. I had to get it. But these are great. And these have, this particular one I think has, it has remakes of the 55 Mickey Mantle and Ernie Banks in there. So, man, I just love to have these. This is from October 1985. Man, when that was the year that Doc Gooden was tearing it up. All right, that's what I have for you tonight. Thanks again for watching, as always. And Here you go. Here's the pictures of the boxes right now.